I'm Emily.
And I'm Abby.
We're sisters, and we want to talk to you about how you can get plastic surgery, fillers, and Botox for less. We're
in our early 20s.
We're in our 20s.
It's going okay. Everything is fine.
Everything's fine.
But we do want to have the luxuries in life.
I know life gets expensive, so we want to show you how you can get these things for less. So let's just jump right into the subject of lip injections. Lip injections are so popular right now. Like, who's the most famous person who kind of like created that fad?
Kylie Jenner.
So Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian, all of that kind of family has really popularized lip injections, Botox, and fillers. And now we see that they've always kind of been around, but they haven't always been like accessible to regular people.
Yeah.
So,
sorry. Anyway, so we're going to talk about how we have gotten these in the past for a
little bit less.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always expensive no matter what you do. It always costs something. However, the cheapest thing that you can do that Abby has firsthand experience in is go to the aesthetic medical group trainings and be their models.
So I'm going to talk about that experience. So basically, medical aesthetic training models are basically just regular people who want to get their lip fillers done, but you can get it done in a training. So basically, some medical professionals will be training other medical professionals to get certified in giving lip fillers. So I went to one here in LA. I signed up, I think we literally signed up like a couple days before, but you get like notifications. You can go on their website, which we will link in the bio. You can go on their website and sign up for their model, like to be a model and be notified when they come to your city. So we signed up like a couple days before.
They tour around the country.
Mm-hmm, and they go and train people everywhere, so it's really cool. So we signed up a couple of days before, and I think you just pay the cost of the actual product used. So I think I used Restylane. And you pretty much just pay, it's like $250, which is a very good price because usually lip injections are like $500 plus. Yeah. So you just pay the price of the actual product used. So I did that, and it was like a super easy process. You show up at it's like in a convention center or like at a hotel. So we showed up at like this like
the Radisson. Something lame.
In like a conference room, it's kind of random, but like it's legit. So we showed up, and they're really professional. Like we fill out like a new patient form, and then you like go in, they numb you like normal, and then the instructor comes, asks you what you want, and I went for, I think, like a pout.
a little bit.
Okay. It starts off with like the trainer.
The students are doctors.
Yeah, so they're like doctors and nurses. So first like the instructor comes and shows everybody, and then each of the people come and kind of like do a couple passes on your lips. They're painful. Like they're painful. You're having needles stuck into your lips. They numb it, but but it's overall like a really good experience. They're super professional, and it's only $250 versus $500 plus. Mm-hmm. So I did it. I had great results. I really liked it. They were really cool, and it healed just like normal.
The aesthetic medical group also does Botox as well, so I didn't do my lip filler with them because I already have a person, but I did my Botox there, and I had a really easy experience, and it was really inexpensive. I think I paid $5 a unit, and if you've gotten Botox before, you know it goes by unit, the price, and it's usually between $8 to $10, could be $12. It depends on who the injector is. Sometimes if it's like a really, really good injector, then they'll hike up the price, but it's the same product. So I let them do my Botox. I had a good experience. They gave me a little brow lift, and was in and out pretty quickly. So it is a little bit more of like a longer process. Like if you have an appointment at a doctor, they're ready to see you, they're available, they're working on you right away. But when you do these aesthetic medical training group, it kind of takes a little bit more time. So be wary of that. Also kind of expect it and be okay with it. If you're not okay with it, then like what you get is what you pay for. So you might get a nice result, but the experience part, it's not as nice as when you go to somebody that you are personally paying upwards of $500 a service for. Care credit. So I'm going to tell you there's some larger surgeries that you can do, and though I'm not going to name them specifically, you can get a financing situation to make it a little bit easier if you want, say, your boobs done or your butt done. There's a lot of people who want these things and don't always have 10 grand cash in hand to pay it. So if you aren't one of those people who has money on hand, but you need something, like you needed it yesterday, and I know it's not necessarily a need, but sometimes when you don't feel good about your body, like, and there's only one other option, then you just have to see what you can do. So care credit is something that you can use if, say, you are comfortable with a monthly payment for a couple of years instead of one chunk of money down. If you want to like keep your savings in your bank account and you just want to get that item, whatever it is, tomorrow, then you can do care credit. You can even do care credit for injections as well. If you say want to go to the best injectionist in your city and you don't trust a new person to do it, then you can use care credit and you can pay on it as a monthly bill. So whatever, say you pay, say your service is $1,200, they might break that up into 5 or 10 months, whatever the deal you work out with your provider is, and then you just pay on it. There is a bit of interest, however, with the larger surgeries, it can be worth it. Like maybe for a 9 grand surgery cost, you might pay $1,000 in interest, but you got what you wanted within days instead of years. So I'd say it's worth it. So this is our experience and routes that we have taken to keep up, and what our friends have done as well. I know I've had a lot of friends who have used care credit, a couple of friends who have been models. I even have a friend who went down and got a hairline surgery in Mexico. We'll tell that story tomorrow. So this is our experience and how you can ball on a budget and have nice things as an average girl with an average salary.
Wait.
So just to wrap it up, we'll be posting every Tuesday and we'll be talking about all things beauty and also a little bit of a lifestyle through. And that's it. You have to listen to what I'm saying.
Okay,